Operation Rage, Germany Turn 5. This is Panzer George. So my phone went on low power and cut off the recording. So I'm going to continue with my non-combat moves. And I've got a couple of changes on how I'm going to put my reinforcements on. So first of all, for Finland, I had an infantry and an artillery, so I'm going to keep those both in Finland, so they are there. As well, I don't know why, but I did an amphibious assault with this unit, so I couldn't move this infantry and artillery over, so I put them back into Berlin. So that changes, I've already subtracted them, and I'll do that in my disposition. Lithuania, I had 4 units that have moved from there to Belarus, and of course I used one of those to capture Latvia. So the changes I'm going to make with my reinforcements, so I had 6 infantry and 2 artillery, so I put in a tank. I had 2 tanks, so I put 2 infantry here and a tank in Romania. I'm going to move the tank to Berlin as soon as I get all these pieces back. So I'm going to put that tank in Berlin, and then instead of 2 artillery in Western Germany, I'm going to move one of those artillery into Berlin. And also I have a fighter bomber which attacked Western Ukraine, so it had 3 movement left. So instead of going to the marshes, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be in Berlin. And then I have AA guns in Western Germany, so I'm going to move 1 to Germany, and I'm going to move the AA gun from Paris into Western Germany. Okay, so now I've done that, I can do my disposition. So in Transjordan, I have 2 infantry and a fighter. In northern Iran, and I forgot to put a marker on there, I have 1 infantry. In Ukraine, I have an infantry, artillery, and an AA. In Romania, I have a bomber and 2 infantry. In Western Ukraine, I have a mech and 2 infantry. In Bryansk, I've got a tank, a mech, and an infantry. In the marshes, I've got 2 infantry and 2 fighters. In Belarus, I've got 4 infantry, 3 tactical, 1 fighter. Latvia, I've got 1 infantry. In Leningrad, I got 3 infantry and 2 artillery. In Archangel, I've got 2 tanks and 1 mech. In Finland, I've got an infantry and an artillery. Off Leningrad, I've got a destroyer and a transport. In Berlin, I've got a tank, 2 artillery and infantry, a tactical, and an AA. In Western Germany, I've got 4 infantry, 2 tanks, 1 artillery, 1 AA, and 1 bomber. In Paris, I've got 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 mech. And in southern Italy, I've got 2 infantry. And I think I've covered everything. Oh, and off Norwegian Sea, I've got 1 German submarine hunting for a Russian submarine. And I'm pleased to report the Argentinians have joined our cause. We have we've hit the 55 IPC threshold, or 50. All we need is 53. So we have 4 infantry and 1 transport in Argentina. We can't add those IPCs this turn. They'll come next turn. Not enough to get Chilean, but enough to get Ukraine excited. So now we do our IPC count. So we have a base of 30. We have France, Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, Iraq, Finland, Leningrad, Vichy, Norway, northern Iran, and then we have 11 Russian territories, so I'll count those up. So the Russian territories don't include Leningrad. So if you look at those Russian territories, should be 11 points. So I've got 2 in Ukraine, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 points by my count. So if you do all those points added up, you have 25 for 25, and then I have 16 bonus. The bonuses are for Iraq, Leningrad, Vichy, Norway, and then I also get another bonus for Northern Iran. So that's 16. So if you say 30 plus 25 is 55, plus 16 is 71 for next turn. Thank you very much.